Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the Real Senior Stoner back at you for your Crossing Technologies Core Dab of the Day. Today is Sunday. Hello, everybody. Think like a Navy SEAL. That's right. Think like your special forces. Activate your own radar. That's right. We all have it, but most don't use it. The reason I mention Navy SEALs is they live in a constant state of what's called yellow alert. Let me tell you about what that means. There's green, where everything's fine. There's yellow, where there could be a threat. And there's red, where it's active. It means nobody can come up behind them and kill them. Think about it. Their mind, their mental radar, their spider senses, their extra special acuity prevents this from happening. We need to activate ours too. We have it. We just don't use it. Think about it. Karate, judo. Special Forces has that too. That's training that keeps you safe, but only in the line of sight. Your personal radar is what is there for everyone's alert triggers. So everybody has a different alert, a different trigger that might take you from yellow to red, or even put you from green into yellow. Everybody's idea of success, of winning the battle, winning the fight, is different. So you got to think about it, that there's a couple of ways to look at radar and to look at our senses. There's what's called over-the-horizon radar, which is very specialized, which means a boat can be here and see over the horizon, over the curve of the earth. And that's very specialized radar. Another one might use radar surveillance that the enemy doesn't even know is happening, some type of stealth surveillance. So radar, and the reason I'm using the term radar, comes in many different forms and shapes. It really is, whatever it is, the category of things that we're thinking could come and get us. With me, it's pain. And I have so many different things up in yellow to protect myself. It's not funny. From doing physical things that could hurt me, to not eating the right food, not taking the right medicine, not doing the right dab, not smoking the right weed, not eating the right edible. So my threats come to me different ways. So my yellow state, if you will, applies to a lot of different things. A soldier's yellow state alert applies to the threat of death, to the threat of being shot at or whatever. So it's a much more serious threat for the SEALs. What we have is more or less piecemeal situational threat. What a SEAL has is overall threat coming from everywhere. What we've got, and this is why it's important to focus a little bit and dial in a little bit, we have very specialized threats that we're worried about. Could be the threat of losing your job. Could be the threat of having no money. Could be the threat of not sleeping well tonight. Could be the threat of you're going to blow up at somebody. Whatever your threat is, okay, you have to see it coming in order to stop it. So you have to present yourself in kind of a yellow state. Now, I don't want everybody to be nervous. When's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Oh my God, when's it going to happen? The bad thing. No, that's no way to live life. But we have to be prepared and capable to deal with whatever that bad thing is that comes. So in our case, what we have to do is we just have to make less of those enemies, and we have to make them minimized. We have to find a way, because the enemies in our life don't go away. Pain and stress, unfortunately, continues. So how do we use our surveillance techniques to make our lives better? Well, you know my whole philosophy on the sound of Tyrannosaurus Rex, flight and fight. But what you don't know is that when you see the smaller threat than Tyrannosaurus Rex, you have the ability with yellow. You have the ability to make a planned action. In other words, that's why it's called yellow. It's an alert status. You now have the ability to dial in more on whatever's coming. And if it's coming from this side, you dial in more over here from whatever's coming. If it's coming from over here, you dial in from. And I'm doing areas versus what specific thing it is to let you know that this whole plan is extremely versatile. We don't want to put a wall up and stop everything from getting into us, because that would stop the good stuff too. What we want to do is remember that it's very situational and very individual for people to see threat. What I'm asking us to do, and it's a try, it's a test. What I'm asking us to do is to see if the alert state, just looking around, the alert state minimizes your problems. It's an experiment. Let's see what happens. Right now, let's take our dad and hope that everybody can find an alert state that's comfortable for them, that prevents the big stuff from happening. It's really what it's about. It's about minimizing. We know we cannot stop it. We know that this type of stuff goes on and happens. It's going to continue to happen. Pain's there, JR. Pain's there. It's going to happen. So you know what? Got to find a way to deal with that pain. You minimize it. You find a way to minimize the pain in the face of everything. How do you do that? By seeing it before it happens. So all you got to do, you got to have a little forethought. You got to have a little preparation. And a little ounce of preparation is worth a pound of cure. So hopefully, it's the same type of thing here. See things. See things before they happen. That's the new mantra. See it before it happens, so you have a response planned. See it before it happens, so you have a response planned. Cheers. Titanium bucket. Look at those clouds. Have a great day, everybody. And remember, see it. Cheers.